Hello folks and welcome to another Let's Play. Or not so much a Let's Play as a showing off of a game that didn't really get that much attention I suppose when it first came out. I first played it on an official PlayStation Magazine demo disc. In fact, it was probably where I only played it. I remember wanting to buy the full version, but of course back when you're, I don't know what, 10, 11, whatever I was when this came out, you don't really get the chance to buy new games all that often. It's a game called IQ, or Intelligent Qube to give it its full title, and it's a puzzle game. And it's a bit zany, a bit wacky compared to your average Tetris or Pac-Man style game. Not a lot to say about it anyway, other than just sort of jump in and show you what you do. I remember loving this game when I first played it on that demo disc all those years ago. We'll skip the fluff, if we even can skip the fluff. Nah, it looks like we're kind of locked into seeing this. Of course, it would have said trademark of Sony Computer Entertainment Europe back when I seen it. But since I'm playing with a ROM, we get the American version. Not that it'll make much difference other than running, probably, if it still runs at 17% faster, whatever it is. I could, yeah, might as well throw the rules in. If I'm doing a let's look, might as well sort of go kind of comprehensively. The basic rules to IQ then. Once it just kicks into action.
Basic rules. The concept of the game is to try to capture the cubes. The player can mark a spot on the stage by pressing the X button.
Okay.
By pressing the X button again, the player can deactivate the mark. The game is played by marking a spot and then successfully deactivating the spot. Now let's try to capture a cube. First, mark the spot where a cube should be captured.
Then let it roll
When the
over.
cube is about to land on the marked spot, press the X button.
Yeah.
The marked spot is then deactivated, and the cube is captured. Repeat this to capture all the necessary cubes.
Apologise for the sound issues, folks.
If any cubes are left to fall off the stage, the number of fallen cubes will be calculated on the block scale.
Right.
Every time the number of fallen cubes exceeds that of the block scale, the player loses the last row of the stage. The player must prevent the cubes from falling off the stage. When the player is avalanched by the cubes and falls off the stage, it's game over.
Always remember loving that. Seems quite simple, but obviously you can't win by eliminating all the cubes just doing it.
IQ is measured against the player's efficiency in capturing the cubes, as well as the total number of cubes captured. The mark?
Aha. That all for the basic rules then? Seems pretty basic to me. Yeah, now I do remember there's two sort of extension cubes on top of that. There's a green one which I believe is the advantage cube, and a black one which must be the forbidden cube. I'm not gonna, waste time here sort of running through these videos for the sake of it. Again, apologises for the occasional sound issues that we're having. It just seems the emulator I'm using for the PlayStation, now and again the sound will create this kind of timber or bug or whatever you want to call it to it for a few seconds, and then it seems to run fine after that. Nothing much you can do though. Thankfully at least my voice isn't distorting like some kind of Miley Cyrus robot sounding auto-tune, so we'll jump right into the one player and try and play a game of Intelligent Qube, see how we get on.
First stage.
Naff voiceovers or what? Whoa, I forgot how fast this was. Whoa! That's what happens if you get rolled under the cubes, you just get wiped out. You'll see these advantage and forbidden cubes that I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, I don't remember what exactly they do, but I think it involves the triangle button. Ah, yeah, now I remember. I think I'm going to lose some cube here. Yeah, you can hit triangle once you've captured an advantage cube, and it creates that area of space, which presumably lets you do that. Fantastic. this should be fairly easily cleared. Nice one. Ah! Don't know. So as you can see, it's a puzzle game, but a unique one. If I wait 2 turns here, drop that. Bam! Cleared. Easy. No idea what the 4/2 in the top means there. I wonder what happens in a chain advantage games. What you would expect, really. Obviously I'm getting measured on how fast I'm doing this and so on. Maybe that's how the fraction works out the score, but I'm not really sure what it equates to. I'll wait for this to roll over. Unfortunately that's now useless to me. Nicely done. That should just roll off the end. Or do I have to get rid of that? I'm not sure what happens with the black cubes. Yeah, you just let them roll off. Nice. Always run up here to watch the boy fall on his arse like that. Oh, this is getting a bit complex. I wonder what happens if I do this. Oh, got a black one there, but I'm sure I remember. Oh yeah, if you hit square, you can speed up the progression of the blocks. Whoa, watch out, son, watch out. I might be able to clear this in one move. Yeah, indeed. That was just idiotic. I was expecting it to do the stair raising a little bit there. Unfortunately, I just ended up getting squashed and completely numpty. There we go, that's what we're aiming for. Whoa, 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 what? Well, that changed very quickly. I wasn't expecting things to get that hairy so fast. I'd suggest that 18,700 isn't what you would call a good score. Well, if that's what it equates to, certainly not. Yeah, I'll at least try and be professional here and at least try and clear the first stage.
First stage.
Then I can consider myself done. Nice easy one to start off. Fantastic. Don't think I could have done that one any better, to be honest. Oh. Yeah. Right, I think I might be getting the hang of this, but let's not get too cocky. Of course, given this is the first stage, you can imagine the later ones probably ramp up in complexity and intensity. Now, this should be another easy one move clearance. Yep, didn't even have to try there. And I should be able to do the same again here. Presumably there's only 2 more rounds left in the stage. And that's how these things work, like I think. Again, rinsed it. Oh god, run away from that. Right. Let them move so I can get the full blast worth. Yep. How much longer have we got here? Should have plenty of time to do this level, no worries. Bit of a hold square. I'll dump the black cube off the end, no worries there. And again, do your little stalking method, just wait for it to hit the right one. Oh, I think I mucked that up. Yeah, if you use the green blocks well, you do clear out the standard blocks more quickly, but if you do muck it up, you do have to have that extra space waiting. Otherwise, you'll quite easily run out of ledge. Down one, that'll give them the 9, and then give them the rest. Slowly watch this black cube trundle. I'm joking, let's just push it off the edge fast. Whoa, whoa. Pop it. And again. Oh! Nice and simple clearance from here. No point in taking any chances we don't need. Bye bye. This is a longer stage than I remember them being. Just let that move down. 1, 2. There you go. Pop it again. It really is quite satisfying when you get a good chain. Manage to clear out most of your cubes without even trying. Now surely these little... I don't know if I was feeling the cubes move a bit faster there or if it was my imagination. Pop them. Let them roll again. Pop them. Rinsed it. There we go. Flawlessly done compared to the the first attempt. So do I get my IQ score after that?
Second stage.
Right onto the second stage. Well, that was fun to show off, folks. Like I say, I loved this game back on the demo disc that I played it on. OPM official demos. UK edition anyway. I'm sure the American edition had different magazines and so on, different demos available. But that's been fun to show off. So yeah, that was Intelligent Qube on the Sony PlayStation. Thanks for watching, and I think the best way to end this little quick look, if you will, of Intelligent Qube is to run off the edge of the ledge. Or get pushed off by a black boulder. Yeah. Fantastic. Anyway, thanks, and hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.